Greetings from Azerbaijan, where we're back in the country's capital. The spectacular Baku City Circuit will take drivers right through the city streets, from the narrow roads of the old town to the wide highway alongside the Caspian Sea, where cars will be fighting wheel to wheel this weekend. Not many would envy the job of a team principal in a situation like this. A strong result is imperative here to win back the confidence of the board. Let's see then how the weekend unfolds.
We're going in for some good set of drivers. Let's see how this goes. Gotta be positive. Simulate everything until the match or the race day. Let's see. Those side pods, maybe they would help us a little. I mean, geez. What is okay? It's fair enough. Let's get this car set up a bit nicer. Gonna have to then to deal with what peeves me off. That okay, that should be close. Let's see here. That's closer. Let's do that. Do that. 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 Do that. That. I think that's fair. That's good. Just keep it like that, and we'll take it from there. Simulate this. Okay, last two. But these two are gonna get screwed. Both the kicksabers. 48 to 44. Like, get out of here, man. These guys are so fucking irritating on how, like, they want everything so perfect. That doesn't work. That's the best way we can do that. Have to do that. Amazing how that works. Okay, those two work well. Those two have their own. That's the best we're gonna get us, huh? Can't believe it's so low. There we go. Gonna have to go there. To run that. At optimal. Run that there. Run that there. I mean, it's closer. Something like that.
Welcome to qualifying. Let's find out if all that practice will pay off for the drivers.
drivers need to get into Q3 if they want to make the top half of the grid. With only 10 slots available, it's a fight nobody wants to lose.
Charles Leclerc has been a talking point for many of late. Karun, how do you think he's doing so far?
They had an excellent performance in practice, setting a solid lap time. They must be feeling confident. But confidence doesn't necessarily mean success in Formula One.
What does today have in store? Only time will tell.
Okay, so all of a sudden they're a lot happier. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting better than what these guys want for this one. Simulated. Let's see what they hit us with. Obviously.
The anticipation is
We're
really
gonna skip
building
this
here.
whole thing and see if we can give them both the same strategy. And you're gonna just start on the hard. Start on the medium. That new one there. Lead up to the 51. Let's try that. I literally couldn't care. You're gonna simulate. Let's see what happens.
Lando Norris, currently on our screens, heads back to his team.
And third place sees them round off today with a trophy to mark the occasion.
And no doubt, Verstappen fans will be celebrating the Dutchman's achievement.
6 wins now in this season, they're not flagging. A mighty impressive victory.
And before they get back to work, I think it's time to cool off here in Azerbaijan. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed
Okay,
bag.
we got a mixed bag again. Out, of course. And he finished. You take that over Bottas. It needs to be above 9 in something, dude. least we had money for that. The engine's gonna go just now. Dude, I mean, they're all damaged. No front wing. Get that he's using contract. Ah, look, for a change, everyone agreed. We're in Singapore.
Our Formula One season continues here, in the Republic of Singapore. The Marina Bay Street Circuit is lit up and ready for action, looking like some sort of scene from a science fiction movie. But the competition is real, and nothing else can deliver quite like Formula One. Not many would envy the job of a team principal in a situation like this. A strong result is imperative here to win back the confidence of the board. What will happen this weekend? Only time will tell.
Okay, so I'm just gonna sim to the end of the season, I think. Let's see how we do.
Well then, it's not long until we get started here, and we should be in for a tightly contested race.
The walls around Singapore force the cars close together, and even the best can waver in the tight spaces. Back in 2011, we saw Lewis Hamilton clip Felipe Massa as the two battled it out. There were certainly some words exchanged after that one, as I'm sure you recall.
Singapore streets are a constant challenge for drivers where one lapse in concentration can easily see them hit the wall. Downforce is the name of the game here, and teams will need to add as much as possible to gain an advantage. Race day has arrived.
What a surprise. No, that's not a surprise. Not a surprise as well. Not a surprise as well. -5. I'm gonna simulate.
A great drive today from Max Verstappen.
That was a really well-executed race, I thought. Major credit to the driver, the pit wall, and the whole team for that win.
A great display of team spirit there, as everyone finally gets the chance to share this moment. Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
It almost feels like it doesn't need saying after a 7th win, but another stunning performance today.
And you've got to think that Singapore will be buzzing now for many hours to come. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
It was a strangely mixed weekend for them. We saw one driver put in a strong performance, but it was a different story for the other. Definitely positives there, though.
And a big thanks to you all for joining us this weekend here in Singapore.
When you didn't finish, I'm very happy in the last position. Yo, look at us. Doing nothing. Okay. What are we? 22nd. We must be terrible with everything, dude. So we need to sort the cars, front wing. We don't have the side pods. We don't have. Power. What we got? For real. Okay. He's not interested. So we literally can't sign anyone, apparently. Or anyone worth drive who can drive. Even if two guys are fucking rejecting us. Dude, this guy requires so much. Guess it's kill so many people. Okay. Just short, dude. Just fucking short. Oh yeah, like I said, we're just gonna sim through the rest of the days. Let them do their thing.
Welcome to the United States Grand Prix. We're in Austin, but there are no wild cowboys on the track this weekend, just some serious horsepower. It's sure to be a race to remember. Not many would envy the job of a team principal in a situation like this. A strong result is imperative here to win back the confidence of the board. Stay with us then for what should be an exciting weekend.
Okay, so not much to say. Moving to the sprint.
We're back and the action is set to get even better today as the drivers go racing in the sprint.
Just as we expect. Oh, that's optimal, so we can't really critique that. And that's the best that I can do. Okay, simulation, let's go with you. Beat Hope. It's all that counts. Beat
Let's
somebody.
hope the teams took full advantage of practice. It's time for qualifying.
The session will be divided into
goal is to shift these one over. There we go. Okay, that should be it. Oh yeah, he's even a struggle so much. Fuck battle. Simulate the race.
We're not far off now here in Austin as the drivers ready themselves for this 56-lap race.
The Circuit of the Americas is definitely a track that rewards bravery on the brakes, just like when Lewis Hamilton passed Sebastian Vettel unbelievably late here to take the win in 2012.
The track in Austin is a contradiction. It's high speed, but drivers need a decent amount of downforce to make good on overtaking. Having the grip.
How did we do? The worst. What a surprise.
And on our screens at the moment, the McLaren driver.
Yeah, just shy of a podium, but fourth is still a respectable finish.
Oh, he didn't finish. Gotta love it. He's vesting up to 18th. Hey, Vesti's going up. They're probably gonna let us go. And what do we have wrong here? On again. These guys need an engine.
We return once more to the hustle and bustle of...
Literally just need to get to the end of the season. And you can't like just skip everything.
It's almost time to get things going here in Mexico.
That's fine.
And that's another race done for Fernando Alonso.
Didn't finish. Vesti came 18th. Holy shit. It's twice this guy hasn't finished now. There's nothing there. You start other stuff is doing okay. Give them money for research projects. Come on, loan.
Our F1 season brings us to Brazil.
At least there's no sprints, dude. Oh, there is a sprint. Why when I say shit like that, like I get burned?
Well, the excitement levels continue to rise here as the teams prepare for the...
I really don't care.
Our weekend continues with qualifying.
How's this man just missing a chassis, dude? The rear wing. Oh, jeez. Another rear wing. Oh yay. What the fuck? Like everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. Like I don't understand how it can go so wrong. Shit doesn't guide you well, that's one thing I'll say.
There's a terrific atmosphere here in Interlagos as the drivers prepare for 70... Max Verstappen has done it.
What a surprise, eh? 10 positions he's climbed. At least they're both people finished. Wish you could sim. So you can see shit, but you can't sim. So there's 3 more Grand Prix. Yes, we know we're in fucking dates. So in FIFA you can at least just sim it, man. Even manager. Good on you, bro. Dude, we literally have no parts to do anything. Like, how do you go through so many like, this is my thing with, like, these games. Surely you can go in the intro, like, this is the parts you need to this is the parts to manufacture. This is how many you would roughly go through in a season. No one's asking for, give me the exact amount. But give me, like, if you tell me 7, 8 or 9, cool. I can dedicate resources to making sure that these things won't be a problem in the future. Like, surely you want to play a game of running off stats and shit like that, then why doesn't things like this exist? Like, oh no, there's a 75% chance that this can happen, this can happen, this can happen. This has a 20% chance of failing because it doesn't reach this threshold at this time, at this, in these conditions. But you can't just go, yeah, we go through about these many parts of this per thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just fucking irritating. Because what are we gonna do? You have to go to finances. Go to the board. Oh well, fuck it, we're gonna have to just pay extra or whatever. We got no heritage. So then what do you do? Just put on the emergency. Like, fuck me, dude.
Welcome to the Silver State of Nevada for the
I really wish they just gave you, like, because then you can manufacture them roughly amount of parts and go, yeah, I'll save some money in case all these go over, or if anything goes under, then you call it a win, and you know how it works. We don't get that. It's just you must learn this and play this like without any prior information. So your first playthrough, 9 times out of 10, is going to be a failure.
Now, after the excitement of
Beat Sergeant. Look how close that was, man. We're gonna have to take out Joe. Just the drop off is insane, dude. Dude, how is that off? 400 off. Let me add another one. Drivers are gonna get fucked off, but they're leaving anyway. Don't matter to me. Like, how many parts do these cars go through? You know? Like, what the fuck? Manufacture. Emergency. Floor replacement. Power chain 43. Floor replacement. Continue.
our calendar brings us to the Middle East this weekend.
Just skip that. We then firm. Of course, there's a sprint. Some stage it just becomes like boring, you know. Right. There's like little.
Hello and welcome as our Grand Prix weekend continues, and the sprint will soon be upon us. There's tension in the air.
Now car parts, you see, like this just fucks me off, dude, honestly. Like, really just fucks me off, dude. I love how car parts just magically, like, break. For real, dude. And that's gonna go as well. Acting like that's gonna do anything. sure with no money you're screwed almost. Let's see.
The Red Bull team are going to be celebrating tonight.
Do we really have to do this in the last thing of the season?
The season draws to a close here with the only 58 laps stand between the drivers.
Yay. I really couldn't care anymore. I'm getting fired this time anyway.
In come the drivers.
At least they're finished. And we lost the position. What a surprise. That's what this game does to you, man. Here we go. Look how little we failed by. I've been fired, there we go. So That's what I mean. Overall, like the game's okay and it's addictive and it's fun. Like, there's things that you like. They don't go through thoroughly with you. Like it's supposed to just be inherent knowledge. It appears. Like things where they can actually help you and make you better are not installed. What was yeah. The only thing they kind of hold your hand with is what do they hold your hand with? Tire changes. They don't explain to you how many parts you probably need per thing. They explain to you maybe this will increase like engine cooling. Maybe that will look after your engine longer. Add lifespans to your tires. Like I say, everything you're kind of just supposed to know. Yeah, that's probably why I paid to do rollers. No one's going to pick up a game that, yeah, you in my head you would use the game to go to sport. So, like with football, a lot of people know of football, but don't take an interest in it. But then when you have FIFA, it's a game that you can actually pick up and play. Sure, if we look at the football manager side, it's a bit more niche stuff. But then I even argue if Football Manager does better is that it breaks down every little aspect, and it's so annoying, fair, but it's more helpful than what you get here. You know, here they really try to just let you move on smoothly and be like, do this, bye. Or this, do this and this, bye. This does this, bye. This doesn't, like, it doesn't go, do this, this will be the bigger picture, this is what you're aiming for, you know what I mean? And obviously if you fail, you just fucked.